I'm the owner of a Chick-fil-A. My husband works for me as my facilities and maintenance man. He handles all things facilities, including calling the vendors. I needed the locks so my restaurant doors changed. He calls the locksmith. A couple days later, the locksmith shows up. He comes in looking for the owner. I come out of the kitchen. I said, "Hi, I'm Shalita. Are you here to change the locks?" He said, "Yes. But before I do, I need to get the okay from the owner." I said, "Here's the okay." He said, "No, ma'am. I need you to go get the owner so I can make sure it is okay with him for me to get started." I said, "I am the owner." He said, "The person I talked to on the phone was a man." I said, "That's amazing and irrelevant. Two things can be true."
And irrelevant. I love that.
He said, "Well, I'm going to have to call and confirm." I said, "What, my LLC or my identity?"
Hello.
By this time, y'all, his finger is in my face as if to tell me.
Yeah, nah, no, finger in your face is crazy. But the level of disrespect that we do see as minority business owners, and I'm going to say it because I know a lot of men are unwilling to say it. Privilege is a real thing, number one. And I think people need to be more realistic about that. I think the moment that all men say that they have more privilege than women is a moment that other white men will say that they have more privilege than everyone else. And that's just a fact, right? Like, and we need to stop acting like this, because even in my business, I can say it is a true 100% fact that when I see where I started, and I have two peers that started the same way that I started, just the access to capital, the access to bank loans, the access to all that stuff was just not it didn't exist for me until I was at a point where you almost just needed it to scale, where they got it just to open. And then you have people like this, you're giving them an opportunity, and he comes in and says, "Well, where's the owner?" And she's like, "Well, obviously you're looking at him." And he's like, "Well, basically what he's saying is, I don't believe a woman can own this establishment." So it's really insane.
As if to tell me to shh. He is on the phone with my.
The shush part is where, yeah. You know, I'm going to say this. Whoever this person is, Miss Shalita, I appreciate you not telling us who he was, but I wish you had. Because we could have given him 1 million dislikes or 0 1-star reviews on Google, and we could have stopped this shit immediately.
He is on the phone with my husband. He said, "Hi, sir. I am here at your restaurant. I just want to confirm with you I can go ahead and get started." He said, "Sir, that's not my restaurant. That's my wife's restaurant. Her name is Shalita."
And I love your husband for this, because he said, "This is my wife's restaurant and y'all are married." And it, you know, a lot of people say, "What's mine is yours." And he said, No. This is my wife's restaurant. Shout out to her husband. We need to interview her husband. That is fantastic. I love that.
Shalita, is she not there? He hangs up in silence and in shock. He went from confident contractor to Windows 95 error screen.
Windows 95 error screen. Yo. A lot of y'all are going to be like, "Henry, you're old." This is actually going to confirm my age, because I am very aware of Windows 95 error screen. You know.
Error screen. He said, "All right, ma'am, I can get the okay from you." I said, "You could, but you won't. I will pay someone else to accomplish that task today." The task.
Do people not also realize that there's 1 million people that need work right now? So your arrogance and inability to believe that a woman can have a position better than yours is actually frightening, because it makes me wonder about a lot of things about how certain people think in the world. And you, my friend, need your ass whooped.
The task I have for you is, remember, moving forward, it is a lot cheaper to show respect than it is to lose out on a contract or an opportunity.
Now, when I say ass whoop, that's what I meant, right? Because I know you guys are going to say, "Henry, why would you say that?" I meant you need to be checked. And she checked him. She said very simply, "Listen, you're no longer this opportunity, right? I'm not going to help you." And he doesn't even realize that's one Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is, as you all know, is a chain of thousands of restaurants. Let's just say you had done a great job at her restaurant, and she gets on the phone and calls her friend, who calls her friend. This could have been the opportunity to change your life, but because you're a piece of shit, misogynist asshole, you'll never get that opportunity through her again. And you don't deserve it. You really don't deserve it.
It's been a pleasure to serve you. Women, remember, I don't care if you are a doctor, a nurse, an entrepreneur, a student, a soldier in the military, a teacher, a preacher, or just a woman trying to find her way. You are a boss. You were born a boss.
Yeah, I agree with her 100%. And I'm going to say this because it's very important that you all understand this. When you all open businesses, and I've been saying this for a while, you got to work with people that want to work with you. It's really that simple. When we look at other groups of people and we're like, how are they able to do this? They only want to work together. They don't deal with disrespect. And believe me when I tell you, she'll be able to find another contractor in 4 to 5 minutes. He may not get another meeting with a Chick-fil-A owner for another year. Realistically, this is what we're talking about. And the audacity for him to think that he's better than her when she worked her behind off to get where she is. Do you all even know what it's like to get a Chick-fil-A? It's not like McDonald's where you just bring $2 million and we say, oh, you got a good credit score. Here's your restaurant. It's not like that at all. It's a very different process. Just trust me on that. So kudos to her. Congratulations on being a business owner, a woman-owned business. I love that. I'm excited for that. And I'm going to be honest with you. We all need to go rush and visit her store. Everyone needs to go visit her store. And we at Healthcare Henry, the podcast, need to see what we can do to help her grow and maybe even feed a classroom. You guys let me know how we can do that. And let me know your thoughts in the comments.